Hello, and thank you for your interest in 5thPort. I hope you'll join us on our mission to create a world of empowered patients. But first, let me start out by posing a few questions. What if you could send your patients prescriptive multimedia education that was specific to their disease site, their treatment and stage of treatment that they completed at home prior to their appointment? What if pre-educated patients led to shorter and more meaningful consultations, saving providers 15 to 20 minutes per consultation? What if your nurses could focus on providing patient care instead of spending hours delivering basic education to patients? And what if you could seriously up your patient satisfaction game by doing all that without increasing the administrative burden on your organization? Well, with 5thPort you can. Additionally, our results show that by being educated ahead of time, patients reported being less stressed on the day of their consultation and more empowered to participate in their healthcare decisions. With 5thPort, you can use multimedia content to educate and engage patients and their caregivers throughout their treatment journey. Multimedia communication delivers significantly better information retention than written or spoken information. Now, let me tell you about our capabilities and show you how 5thPort works. With 5thPort, you can use multimedia content, teach back activities, informed consents and notices, and digitize forms and surveys to create customized, purpose-specific engagement plans to educate and engage patients and their caregivers throughout their treatment journey. The built-in analytics allow you to measure the effectiveness of your engagements and refine the materials to continually improve patient satisfaction. Think of these capabilities as Legos or building blocks that you can use in any combination to create your engagement plans. These plans can be used as templates to ensure that every patient coming in for that specific purpose gets the same engagement plan. For instance, ahead of their initial consultation, you could provide basic information about their disease, deliver privacy and financial notices, required fillable forms, and set their expectation about their treatment process. Pre-treatment, you could deliver instructions on treatment preparation, and post-treatment, you could empower the patient for appropriate self-management. These are just a few ways to leverage the cutting-edge capabilities of 5thPort. The possibilities are endless. Inform allows you to provide patients with prescriptive multimedia education in their language of choice that is delivered via a branded email and/or a text message. The education is consumed at home and patients can stop and restart as desired. The engagement will pick up where they stopped. Patients and their caregivers can participate and collectively be informed. You can even make your own custom videos cost-effectively using high-resolution digital avatars that can deliver the content in over 80 languages. Confirm lets you verify the patient's understanding of the material presented and use a teach-back style activity to confirm comprehension and reinforce key information. Available analytics give you the ability to measure and understand the efficacy of your patient engagement. The 5thPort consent process is meaningful. Each consent section is presented individually. The patient initials the section if they have no further questions, or they can flag a section and document their questions for follow-up with their care team. So, not only is the patient informed and their comprehension verified, they have the option to ask questions and get them clarified prior to providing their informed consent. The entire engagement process is verifiably documented with date and timestamps for exceptional risk mitigation. To further reduce the administrative burden on nursing staff, eliminate waiting room time, and improve the accuracy of information provided by patients, patients can now complete any required paperwork digitally at home as part of the engagement. 5thPort easily integrates with your EMR or other internal systems. 5thPort also supports any type of quizzes or surveys, including standardized and scored instruments. They may be used to gauge the patient's experience or to gather post-treatment information. While 5thPort's operational capabilities are exceptional, its analytics and the ability to leverage the engagement information to continually improve the patient experience is unique in the market. What's also unique is that 5thPort can be used to educate and engage patients' clinical visits and to recruit patients for clinical studies. Whether you are a site or a CRO, 5thPort has specifically designed workflows to simplify your life and allow for a consistent in-office experience for you and your staff. 5thPort's capabilities deliver significant value to patients, providers, nursing staff, and healthcare organizations. By educating patients in their language of choice, at home along with their caregivers, patients have higher comprehension and retention. Patients also report being less stressed on the day of their appointment and more empowered to meaningfully engage in their healthcare decisions. As a provider, spending hours educating patients on the basics of their disease is necessary, but not what most providers look forward to. Pre-educating patients prior to their appointment allows providers to operate at the top of license and, better yet, enables a shorter consultation. The best part is, it takes no incremental effort on the provider's part. 5thPort addresses nurse burnout by reducing the administrative burden with paper forms and manual processes. Additionally, nurses report having shorter and more focused conversations with pre-educated patients. Providing instructions as part of the engagement plan reduces the number of callbacks during and after office hours. 5thPort allows nurses to do what they do best, take care of patients. With reimbursement rates tied closely to patient satisfaction, it's no surprise that every healthcare organization is focused on improving the patient experience. But with 5thPort, organizations can achieve other benefits as well, such as addressing racial disparities through health literacy, increasing throughput through shorter appointments, reducing waiting room time, and mitigating risk with the detailed digital documentation. Educating prospective trial participants on the nature of clinical trials using multimedia is effective in increasing the patient's understanding of the trial objectives, as well as the potential value both to them and society at large, and plays an important role in accruing minority participants to ensure adequate representation in research. At 5thPort, we're on a mission to create a world of empowered patients and set a new standard of care. If you'd like to learn more about 5thPort or see a product demonstration, please feel free to reach out to Navros Edelji, our co-founder and CEO at navros.edelji@5thport.com. Thank you.